In today's video, we will be discussing symbiotic interactions and concentrating on mutualistic relationships. In nature, it is very common for two different organisms to enter a symbiotic relationship. Symbiosis can be defined as an interaction between two different organisms that live near each other. There are three different kinds of symbiotic relationships. The first is a mutualistic relationship between the bee and the flower. The flower gets pollinated while the bee receives food. Another example is parasitism, where one organism, the parasite, forces an interaction between another organism, the host, and benefits while harming the host. This is seen by a tick and human interaction. The tick latches onto the human and drinks its blood, thus benefiting the tick and harming the human. The last kind of symbiotic relationship is commensalism, where one organism benefits from the interaction while the other is neither harmed nor benefited. This can be seen in the relationship between barnacles and whales. Barnacles are able to filter feed while attached to a whale, thus benefiting from the relationship, while the whale does not experience any harm or benefit from the barnacles. Now let's take a step back and focus on mutualism. In mutualism, both organisms benefit. We can see this relationship between bees and flowers. Bees obtain food by gathering nectar, and in return, the flowers get pollinated. Another example of mutualism is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and the symbiotes. Spider-Man discovers an extraterrestrial symbiote that bonds to Peter Parker, enhancing his powers and giving the symbiote a place to live. Lastly, we have the crocodile and the plover bird. As the plover bird eats from the mouth of the crocodile, it keeps the crocodile's teeth clean and free from infection. But for the rest of the video, we are going to focus on the mutualistic relationship between the bee and the flower. The pollen produced by flowers is eaten by bees, giving them the nutrients that they need to survive. Pollen is the only other source of food for bees besides the honey that they make themselves, making it a vital food source. When bees try to extract pollen from the flowers, they help the flower by pollinating it. In this instance, the bee helps the flower as it moves from one flower to the next in search for more pollen. And as it moves, it spreads the pollen amongst the flowers, leading to the creation of seeds through pollination. Mutualistic relationships are vulnerable to cheating when one organism tries to save time and energy and depletes the other organism from receiving any benefits. Bees try to save time and energy by biting the stem of the flower open, taking all the nectar, and leaving the flower damaged without pollinating it. In this instance, the bee has taken advantage of the relationship and extracts nectar without giving pollinating services. Thanks for watching today's show on mutualism, and remember, cheating is never the answer.